Here's an option. There was a USA Today essay that was published by a former prosecutor named Michael Stern. And I discussed this briefly on radio yesterday. He says, we've got to shun folks. We've got to shun people into getting vaccinated. The shunning suggestion is this. Businesses should make vaccination a requirement for employment. A COVID outbreak can shut down a business and be financially devastating, and failure to enforce basic health and safety measures is not fair to employees who have to work in offices, factories, and stores where close contact is required. Things should get personal too. People should require friends to be vaccinated to attend the barbecues and birthday parties they host. Friends don't let friends spread COVID. Friends don't let friends spread COVID. Yesterday's survey question at smerconish.com asked whether it's time to shun. 7,241 people responded. What do you think the percentage was who said yes? How about 73%?
Shalom, shalom. Kahalayim, La, Yahweh, Shmial, Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect brothers out there pushing this truth with all diligence and sincerity, risking your freedoms and your lives to do so. This is Brother Lahab from GMS Chicago coming to you with another lesson. Hey man, he just let y'all have it, man. He just told the truth about what's really going on with this whole, the whole propaganda of how they're pushing this agenda and how they're even influencing people to shame others on something that, hey, anything else in life would be a personal choice. Pro-abortions, etc., man. But we've told people about this, man, and you even had other nations that's been whistleblowing on the same thing, telling you about it. And we're not forcing y'all to believe how we believe, but you're trying to seduce people with your witchcrafts into thinking how you think and to taking this, not knowing that you're being demonically controlled by Esau and his media, and that's going to be your ruin. You're going to regret that. And anybody that you do get, to feel demonized enough to fall into your madness, guess what? They're gonna fall right into the pit with you, man. Because hey, we came into this thing to be ostracized. Only the men of the Lord are making it out of this, man. They're gonna suffer persecution. The Lord told us about it for His name's sake, and this is a part of His name's sake, man. To not take these things. What was that? It was one pastor, I can't remember his name, man. But he was coning too for the same thing, saying it's not the MOB. He said the actual phrase or whatever. It's not that. Paul said this, and then the Lord said you shall eat poison and live. That's poison. I'm taking it. All this madness, trying to make people feel bad enough to taking something, to make them feel stupid, to make them feel confounded. But that's that witchcraft, man. That's the sorcery that this man uses to get people to comply to his things, man, to his agenda, man, to whatever enterprise he seeks for, man. Well, with that, I'm gonna get a few scriptures. If not a few, this one should do it. But this is This is Isaiah 8:16. It says, bind up the testimony, seal the law among my disciples. So only the disciples of the Lord, with his true servants, his true children, are going to be able to follow this law, because it's a law that's written in spirit, man. That they're not going to fail nor fret, no matter what they're, threatened with, or what names they're called, or what they may suffer, or whatever trials they may go through. They're not going to take this. You know, because you're going to have people that know that this is wrong, but eventually they're going to end up giving in, man. That's what happens time and time again. But this law is the law that's written in the spirits of the elect. All right, it says, and I will wait upon the Lord Yahweh that hides his face from the house of Jacob, and I will look for him. Yeah, because the rest of our people, they don't know the Lord, man. You know, it says, behold, I and the children whom the Lord Yahweh hath given me are for signs and for wonders, the prophets, telling y'all that, week in, week out, day in, day out, that, hey, this is how you're supposed to walk. This is what you're supposed to do. And this man that you guys just can't seem to get enough of is really trying to kill you in each and every way. And it's been widely known, but you just want to get along. You just want to join hand in hand. Or it says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. It even says that whoever is joined unto them shall be thrust through. So guess what? To be y'all actually voluntarily being thrust through right now. You know, by taking that prick, that jab, that stab, that mad that mad shot. You know, whatever you want to call it, that I don't get my channel clipped for. You know, you people go right along with it, man. And you don't follow the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You don't listen to his prophets. He said to the prophets, his children are for signs and for wonders in Israel from the Lord Yahweh of hosts, which dwelleth in Mount Zion. You know, showing you the way. Verse 19, it says, and when they shall say unto you, seek unto them that have familiar spirits, and unto wizards that peep and that mutter. You know, going into this man's medium, man, his media. The news. Putting you in constant fear. Constant fear of what might happen to you if you don't believe in this hoax. If you believe that you're going to actually perish from this, well, guess what? If any strain is coming, it's going to come from taking that thing, man. All right? And it says, should not a people seek unto their power, unto their God? So that's how, hey, the way that y'all going after, the way these pastors are pressing you to do this, and these mad leaders and these different people with platforms on social media or what have you, the way they're going about it, oh my God, this is Satan, and this is bugged out. I gotta tell the brothers about this. Salakia, man. Something just distracted me. It was a camp demon, man. They came nowhere, and I'm not even anywhere near our camp. It's so bugged out. But they follow the prophets, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Back to the lesson, though. Salakia. And it says, should not a people seek unto their power, for the living to the dead? Exactly, man. You're supposed to seek unto the Most High, man. It says, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, is because there is no light in them. So it goes back to what I was saying, that this is an inward commandment from the Most High. You know, inwardly, this is a thing of the Lord. You know, because everybody else is gonna give in. They're gonna, they're gonna fold in that day. You know, though the elect be but men, the Lord is gonna justify them to not fold in that day, and He's gonna overlook whatever crimes they've done. All right, because they kept the word of His patience. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get that after I get this, and it says they shall pass through it. It's talking about 2/3 and the rest of these people that take this, man. You know, hardly be stead and hungry, and it shall come to pass that when they shall be hungry, they shall fret themselves and curse their king in their God and look upward. You know, the people are gonna curse the presidents and whatever leaders that they have. You know, that they trusted in. That's what's gonna happen. It's written. It happened in the ancient world. It's gonna happen now. And it says, and they shall look unto the earth, and behold trouble and darkness and dimness of anguish and they shall be driven to darkness, meaning they're going to be driven to more madness, more lewd acts, you know. Aside from that, these people are going to take that MOB after this, man, which is going to cause them to do things opposite of how they're supposed to do things according to the Most High, even more than they've done before. If they're going to go completely off, if they're going to be doing complete vile things, man, with that AI in their system. But once again, like I spoke, because all this does tie into the MOB, although that thing is not the mark as mentioned, it goes hand in hand with it. It even has microparticles in it, man. Metals. Which is like, what is that for? But I'm gonna get this last one. This is Revelations chapter 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And these people are being tried and they're losing the test, man. They're failing the test. Absolute. They are failing the test in absolute, man. Some people flunked it. They didn't even write their name right. They flunked it point blank period. Like, I plan to flunk this shit. That's how they got on, man. That's the spirit that's on these people, man. And the Lord says, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast. That law, that spirit of the Lord wrote in our hearts, man. That no man take thy crown. All right? Because that's going to be our deliverance up out of this place. Holding fast that patience, that law that the Lord gave us, man. That spirit, that light. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash, Shalom, and the Bible Ball.